How'd you rest last night?
I rested well. I didn't want to get out of bed. Look at that day. It's wet and rainy. This is a day that you know what? I'm going to make a proclamation.
Not a
That when it's
proclamation.
A proclamation.
Go on with your proclamating
That
self.
when it's days like this, we get to stay in bed for a couple more hours.
For a
Half
couple-
day for everybody.
Half a
There,
day.
I've said it.
We're calling rain days now.
Rain days. Half day rain days.
You know, I'm sure a lot of people would agree with you.
It's hard to get moving on days like
Yeah,
this.
it is. It is.
Whew.
That's why we're 3 minutes late.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 extra minutes of sleep.
That's right. Oh, I needed that.
You get what you can get.
That's right.
You show appreciation for it. Let's see here a minute. Hey, family. Good morning. I am Smitty Smith.
And I'm June Smith, River City Blues Realty.
I'd like to take a moment here to welcome
You
you
didn't say it. River City Blues Realty.
and United
And
Richmond.
United.
Richmond.
Realty.
I said it, Realty Richmond.
Richmond. Ah, you see, I caught you. I got him, guys.
I got to do a little bit more practice.
Yeah.
It ain't easy being this cheesy. But we going to get it, family. Again, I'd like to welcome you to May the 28th.
Woo!
218 days left in 2025.
We got time, folks. We got time.
We do. We got time to do a lot, but we don't have time to waste. You know, June, there's a lot of time, but there's no time to waste. How can we have both? How can we have a lot of time, but we can't waste any time?
I would say you have a lot of time, but you don't have a lot of time to do it all.
Yeah. You know, we've been talking about it all week, you know, because as a matter of fact, we kind of been talking about it all since the beginning of the year. Because we said in 2025, we're going to be, you know, the better me, the stronger me, you know, and my plan next year is to be it all me.
It all.
It all me, you know.
You
So
had a year to practice.
yeah,
You
so
had
we
to
got
get it
yeah,
together.
we got a lot of stuff planned, you know. Hey, we talking about that crazy faith family, that crazy faith that says I am, I can, I will, I have.
Did you say fifth?
Fifth. I'm trying
Faith.
to save time, you know. And thanks for catching me.
Yeah, I will catch errors.
That crazy faith that says I can in fact do it all.
And whoever's out there listening, I'm going to catch y'all too.
I might not be able to do it all at once.
Y'all can't
But-
speak nothing about me.
I can in fact do it all, June. And that's what that crazy faith is. Because no matter the matter, as long as I believe it, don't nothing else matter.
Mr. Smith, you better be good. I was going to say, you better be live. I don't see you.
Yeah,
on
I'm
here,
live.
but now
I'm
okay.
live and in living
Okay,
color.
all right.
I'm
You
looking
listen to
good.
my jokes.
I'm looking good as usual. You know, so today, June, you know, I kind of struggled with a word today.
Okay.
And I came up with the word bandwidth.
What?
I know, bandwidth.
Okay.
You know, it has more to do with internet speeds. How much bandwidth, how much data can I transfer?
Now, if anyone was listening to me yesterday, y'all know that I struggled. Okay.
And that's why we're back here today.
Okay? I really. So now you're doubling down on it.
I am doubling down. Oh, I'm going to call you out.
All right, here we go.
'Cause
Bandwidth.
Bandwidth. Because you do not have a geek card, so you cannot have
I
geek
don't
moments.
have you know what? It is what it is. I don't have a geek bone in my body. No.
But
It
bandwidth,
should be
Andy.
kidding me.
How much information at what speed can I carry information, share information, bandwidth? You know, and if we try to put too much information in the funnel, then it gets all jumbled up. Or one of my favorite things, June, is if I try to share my bandwidth with too many other internet connected devices,
Okay.
everything slows down because there's only but so much of Smitty Smith available at any one point in time that if I attach a computer, I attach a printer, I attach a game, I attach my friends, I attach my family.
Okay.
If everybody connects, I should use the word connect. If everybody connects all at one time, then none of us have a lot of bandwidth because there's only but so much to go around.
That actually reminds me sometimes of when I come in here and I try to talk to you about something. And
Yes.
I'm always, girls.
Oh my
slow
God.
Down. Oh my
Get-
goodness. What are you
get
saying?
to
It's like
getting.
get together. Get it
Get,
together.
women, get to getting.
And I'm
Yeah.
saying all the wrong words. Wow, sit
Because
down.
there's not enough bandwidth
That's right.
at that particular moment. Because there were too many connected devices to my Wi-Fi.
Too many stimuluses.
Too much stimulus. Too much stimulus, family. It's a very, very, very important word. And we have to accept the fact that we have our mental limitations.
And good morning, Demand. You know what? I don't think Demand has ever had bandwidth.
You ever had
You
any
see,
bandwidth issues with
I
Damon?
feel like he's always a real chilled, calm guy.
He
who
seems to
takes
be
his
that way.
time and,
Yeah.
You know, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, you know, I'll get to it.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen, Smitty. All is well, my
All right,
brother.
Dallas.
You know,
We'll
maybe
win
we'll
one
win,
day.
maybe we won't. You know,
It is what it is.
don't be putting pressure on me.
That's right. 30 years, just a moment in time.
You know, but June, you know, when we really think about it, are there times where you feel? Good morning, Gigi. 3, 2, 1. The girl's getting shorter by the day, June. She
Literally.
literally got 2 days in a wake up, Gigi.
That's
you wake
it.
up tomorrow, you wake up Friday, boom, you're done. Man, oh man, oh man. Gigi, you got to hit us up over the summer. We got to get that real estate license done.
Yes.
All right. And June and I, we're going to dedicate some of our time to help you. We're going to match your energy. If you put energy in, we're going to match your energy, Gigi. Oh, we're going to help you get it done, sister.
That's right.
You know, but June, we got to get back to bandwidth just for a moment.
Okay.
You ever have those days where you just want to be alone? You don't want any other stimulus. You want to have all the bandwidth. You want to have all your bandwidth to yourself.
Without you?
Yeah, you know, just so you
No.
can just so you can figure some things out.
No. Always want to be around you.
You're such a better person than me.
I love you.
But you know, family, and it's amazing how Comcast and other cable companies, they sell packages that have more bandwidth.
Yes.
You know, you get faster downloading speeds, faster upload. It's always downloading speeds. It's never really uploading speeds. It's how much information can you take in, not how much information can you give out. And there are different packages for downloading. So, you know, nobody cares what you upload, but we're going to just cough. Everyone's going to charge you more money to download information.
All right, so now you've lost me. I mean, I don't know. Explain the difference between downloading and...
Uploading is when I send information away.
I mean, let me clarify. I know what it is, but for the people that
No, you don't.
Leave it out. For the
Good
people
morning.
that don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I'm just looking out for you, boo.
on guard. I'm girding up my loins. Yeah.
Started on business.
Good morning, Tomorrow Kill. Damon got it right. They robbing people. Yes, Damon. They
Well,
are.
explain. 'Cause,
You know,
people
June,
like
you know
Demond.
that there are countries in Africa. There are different places in Africa where
Consonants, yes.
places
Okay.
where their internet speed is blazing fast compared to us.
Yes.
You know, because Damon is right. They robbing us. They're
Mm-hmm.
choosing not to give us the best or to charge us more money for something faster, something that everyone else just gets standard.
Yes, and good morning, Tamara. I missed you right there.
Yeah, I caught her.
Oh,
So again, family, talking about bandwidth this morning. Gigi, dancing my way out of here and dancing my way into the real estate as a realtor. That's what I'm talking about. There's going to be some more information that's going to download.
So, hold on a second. Are you saying that they're robbing us on purpose?
Yeah, they're robbing us on
But
purpose.
what's the purpose? I don't
Purpose
understand.
is get your money.
But they go. I mean, if they give us more of what we want, would they get more money?
You would think.
I mean,
you would think.
They should be competing with each other to give
Well.
a better product.
Well, you know, welcome to life. But June, you know what? Wouldn't it be nice if you could charge people for your time? What if you wanted to use any of my bandwidth in real life, you had to pay something for it? Because there's only but so much of me to go around. You follow where I'm going?
Yeah.
I have X amount of bandwidth at any particular day, in any particular moment. So in order for me to share, in order for you to connect to my Wi-Fi and use some of my bandwidth, there's got to be something that I get in return. Because after all, the cable companies, they charge us, right? They're saying, Smith, if you want to be able to do this, then you need to give me money. So why can't I do the same? And then the question is, how much would we charge?
You know, there's always a workaround.
There's always somebody willing to hack the system.
Back in the day, I'm just saying, they can't get me now, but back in the day, you know, if you were my neighbor, thank you so much.
You know, back in the day, you used to run your extension cord from their house to your house.
I'm just saying, thank you so much.
And the same for the cable. But June, how much would we charge people to connect to our Wi-Fi and use some of our bandwidth if they are not bringing anything to the table? And are we wrong to think about people in that way? What are you bringing me? Are you slowing my system down? Are you helping to speed it up? Are you helping to make it more efficient? And I say the more trouble you bring, the higher the cost should be.
Well, in my announcer's voice, I'm sorry, this call cannot go through.
Yeah. That's another example.
That would be me.
System is overloaded. No, sir. I'm not going to allow you to connect to my Wi-Fi.
Not at all.
You know, I'm not going to allow you to use any of my bandwidth. I'm not going to waste my time, my treasure, or my talent with you.
That's right.
See, my bandwidth is the triple T. Mm-hmm. T cubed. Time, treasure, and talent.
You got to bring something to the table.
You do. That's my point, June.
I've spent too many years. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that spent too many years with people connecting to them, downloading them, using their bandwidth, and not getting anything in return.
Oh, June sounds like Siri. Dante, are we having a technical issue with June? No, I'm not. Is that what he's saying? Because
he said June sounds like Siri.
Yeah, I was just wondering if we were having some feedback on your microphone. But you know, family, time, treasure, and talent. That's T cubed. That's the name of my internet service. My internet service is T cubed. T to the third power. Time, talent, and treasure. What do you bring to the table? You got to bring one of the three. If not, then you cannot connect on my Wi-Fi.
So explain, what do you mean bring time? How does someone bring time?
No, you don't bring time. You don't waste my time.
I was like, what?
See, again, we talking about upload and download.
Okay.
So time, you can't waste. We can't create any more time. Mm-hmm. You can save me time, but for the most part, I just don't want you to waste my time. Mm-hmm. All right. So time, talent, and treasure. Talent is I'm good at this. I can help you with that, but are you willing to accept my help?
Okay.
So again, June, isn't that still wasting my time? You know, it's amazing. Everything actually comes back to time.
It does. But if we reverse a little bit, when you say time, I mean, people aren't thinking when they come to you with whatever it is that they're wasting your time.
No, they don't. That's just it. That's why they're so willing to do it, because them, it's just a regular day.
But how do you stop it?
By changing your password. You can't waste it if you can't log in. You know how you have a login ID and a password?
Well, for those of you that have not called Smitty, one of the things that he does when you start wasting his time, I'm just gonna put you out there, baby. It's okay. When you start wasting his time, he's going to be like, too much information.
Too much information. Too many words.
He's willing to help now. He's willing to help. But if you overload him with information that he cannot help
my
you with,
bandwidth can't handle, go ahead and put it out there.
Okay, like the past, because he can't take care of the past.
Can't change
it's already gone.
Can't change it.
He don't need to know it.
Don't need to know it. Don't need to know it. Don't even care about it.
Let's see what we can do with today.
See, my bandwidth is future forward.
Yes.
Not current backwards. Future, current, present, forward. That's the right I'm looking for. Present, forward. It's not present, past.
Okay.
Because I can't do anything about the past. You can't do anything about the past. But we have plenty of bandwidth for those of you who are willing to connect to our Wi-Fi and go straight where, June?
Straight home.
Straight home, family.
When someone calls you and they say, well, I got a 540 credit score, and see what happened.
Oh, my God. See, We flipped the switch. Sorry, sir. You've been disconnected.
That's right.
Please
start this again.
Please deposit $9.99 to reconnect.
Let's start this again. You got 540. Okay, what are we gonna do to raise that score up?
Present forward thinking, family. That we have plenty of bandwidth that we can share. Mm-hmm. You got a goal. You got a dream. Let's get you there, family. You know, and it's home ownership, it's business ownership, it's friends, it's family, it's whatever. You know, June, there's just a couple basic skill sets we need to be happiest in life. You know, we're not going to be happy all the time, but you know, June, I like to be happy 95% of the time.
So do I.
You know, just 95%. I don't think that's unreasonable.
I
That's how
know.
much bandwidth I have. I have bandwidth to be happy 95% of the time.
And Jana Lane Brown is here. Hi, Jana.
And shit. Hey, good morning. The Delaware is in the house. Bear,
Woohoo.
Delaware. Gianna, we're talking about bandwidth today. We're talking about how much information can you upload and download at any one time. We're talking about how many people can you allow to connect to your personal Wi-Fi, which is you, and use your bandwidth. You know, and how about some folks that connect your bandwidth and they just surfing the internet? They just wasting your time. You know, they have no plan, they have no purpose, they got nothing to do but to waste your energy. That's what drives me crazy, Jen. You know, and some of them are co-workers, some of them are friends, some of them, I'm gonna say it, some of them are even church members. Nah, family. I am
Well, yeah.
here to get something done. Time, talent, and treasure. I value all three because all three are me. So what can I help you get done in a reasonable amount of time? How much can I invest in you in a reasonable amount of time? That's my treasure.
And you know, talking about time is so interesting because you tend to keep wasting people's time.
Yeah, that's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
it's so hard because I've done it. Someone will waste my time and I'm like frustrated. So I'm going to come in to Smitty's office and explain.
And I don't want to hear. Oh my
So I'm not
God.
wasting his time
Oh,
because I'm
my
going to
God.
share my frustration. It's just a domino effect.
It is family, you know, and some folks they got to talk about it to get past it.
Yes.
I'm not that guy.
No.
I wish I was.
Be like, get out. Get out.
Get to getting, Cletus. No, sir. No, sir. Not here, not today.
So then if you become my friend, then I'm going to start calling you guys. This is what happens.
Yeah.
So I can waste your time.
Call Dante. Call Gigi.
He's like you.
Gigi ain't got time.
That's
Call
right.
tomorrow.
Well, she got time now. She's off school. I know it.
I know it. Everybody.
Look. Y'all
listen.
got any problems? You want to waste some time? Gigi got
Everybody called
The whole
Gigi.
summer.
She got the whole entirety of the summer.
That's right.
she get up at 6 o'clock. She ain't got to go to school, you know. But Judy, you
You
know,
ain't got no job.
she taught me over the summer. But you know, family, sincerely, bandwidth. How much information can I carry?
Yeah.
You know, how much information can I effectively carry? And what happens when I get overwhelmed? Then my entire internet shuts down. I can't send, I can't receive. I'm just going to sit here and do nothing. You ever had that moment, June, where I am deciding that I'm not going to do anything. But I'm just going to sit here.
You usually call it my Rain Man moments.
Yeah. Is that when you Rain Man and you're just sitting
That's
there,
right,
you're not
right.
really
It's-
connected to anything, you're
I'm
just,
out in the yard just staring into
Yeah.
just the abyss.
yeah.
Not thinking about anything.
You know, June, and you know, we're working on several video projects and trying to create something that I want to put out. I put another version out last night, and then I'm here this morning changing that. You know, and I'm constantly changing it until I get to where I want to be. Now, if I sat down here and I just focused solely on it, I did nothing but, then I'd never get it done. But if I work on it, step away from it, and then come back to it, do a little bit more, step away from it. See, you gotta go with the type of brain you are. Some folks can sit down and knock it out.
Yeah.
They have that talent. So I'm either going to invest time or talent to get something done.
Okay.
If I can do it, if I'm really good at it, if I have the right talent, I can do it faster. If I don't have that talent, but I still got to get it done, then I have to invest time. But again, it's still time, talent, and treasure. So we are investing the time. We've already invested the treasure when we bought some audio video equipment. Now I'm developing the talent, and that's going to take time. So that's my that's my personal bandwidth. So, you know, lately, June, you come in the office, and I'm just sitting there staring at the screen.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to figure something out, fam. How do I get this to do what I want to do? How do I make mine look like theirs? And theirs being the professionals. How do I get there? What do we have to do with what we have? Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. But for me, family, I got to step away. If I step away and come back, I flow a little bit better. I work, I try it, I step away, I come back. Again, just managing my bandwidth with all the other responsibilities I have. How about this, June? How much bandwidth does a single mom have? You were a single mom with 4 kids. How much time did you have to waste?
None.
How much time did you have to use in an ineffective manner? Or were you always just not trying to stay current, but you're actually trying to get ahead? You know, you're trying to, I want to get it done early so that I can do what? So I can go to bed at 6 o'clock like you used to do.
But you know, it's weird because for me, I did both. It's like I crammed everything that I could possibly cram into a short period of time so that I could waste time.
Yeah.
And the time that I wasted was time that I needed being separated, if that makes sense, from being a single mother.
Yeah. That's exactly my point.
And actually, for me, I wasted a lot of time because I did what I did, and then I spent the other time complaining about it.
Or then having to go back and fix it.
That's right.
You know, but isn't that human nature, family?
Yeah.
That's the very fact that we woke up today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we just have to accept the fact that, you know what, I'm people too.
Yeah.
I am. So again, just something to think about, family. Rest of the day, just think. There's X amount of me to go around.
Mm-hmm.
I am an internet router. All right. I'm routing information in, and I'm routing information out. And I have to allow other people, places, and things to connect to my Wi-Fi. And is it a good connection? Is it a bad connection? Where do I put most of my energy?
And you have to think, does it serve me?
That's my point. Is it worth
That's
it?
the question.
Is it worth it? Am I allowing people who do the biggest waste of my time the greatest access? Or do I limit their ability to connect? Do I limit the time that they can connect? See, family, we got to manage it all.
It's a little bit selfish because you need to be able to unload.
Oh, I'm all about being selfish. I'm all about, oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, I'm all about being selfish, family. Because if it helps me to be a better me,
Okay.
the better I am, the better I can take care of who?
My family.
There I am. There you go, family. The better me, the better I can take care of my family. Better I can do for them. And then they're going to do better than me. So, yeah, I'm all about being a little selfish. As long as I'm not hurting or harming anybody else,
Yeah.
I don't see an issue. They ain't got to like it. They don't have to even understand. The only person that's got to understand is me, the router, the person in charge of me, the person who's charging the input and the output. And family, it's true. Garbage in, garbage out. All right? I can't build the kind of life I want to build if I'm not willing to put in the information that I need, the time, talent, and treasure to get me where I want to be. TQ, baby. Hey, look here. We got to go, gadget, go. June, we're still at 30. Should we be worried?
Nope.
No, we should not. Because what are we doing? We are working diligently to increase our bandwidth.
That's right.
Time, talent, and treasure. See, again, I can't get there with what I have. So we got to make some changes. We got to make some improvements. We got to make some upgrades to be able to get to where we want to go.
Some alterations.
We do. We know where we want to go. We
And
know
you
what it looks
actually
like.
goes back to the word budget, right?
Yeah, well, budget. You know, that's
gotta budget your
you
time.
got to budget your time, family. You got to budget your treasure. You know, and you got. I hate to say, it, but you got to budget your talent. I can't waste time using my talent with someone who's or something that's not going to appreciate it. That's not going to do anything with it. Family, we're gonna get there, June. We said we are gonna do 100. Help fire 100. I keep trying to leave that off. 100 plus landlords.
I'm not going to let you leave it off. I'm not going to let you leave it off.
And family. Oh, we're going to get there.
Yeah.
We're already working towards that. And it's amazing when we step back, we think about the changes we've made in the last year and a half.
Oh, they've been huge.
Some of them on purpose. Some of them were pushing. Some of them were pulling. But family, I'm telling you, we're going to get there. We are.
And some of them weren't even part of the plan
No.
at the beginning of the year.
Was never part of the plan.
No.
Not everything can be planned.
That's true.
Sometimes we just got to react, but we do react. Sometimes we can, be proactive, but sometimes, you know what, June, I hate to admit it, but sometimes you just got to be reactive to what you get.
Yeah.
But you react, you re-examine, and you reroute. Okay? You reroute around the block. Reroute around the problem. Don't be so, I'm just going to get there and I'm just going to put my head down and push forward. That's not what we do, family. Every step is an examination of the past step.
You know, and I was quiet because I was thinking about what you said and budget.
Yeah.
You know, you try to budget your time, but sometimes, whether it's a family member, maybe even a boss,
Yeah.
you can't help but have those individuals waste your time.
Nobody wastes your time more than your boss.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, nobody wastes more of your time, talent, and treasure than your boss.
So you got to be reactive to that.
Yeah. Just putting it out there. Hey, family, gave you anything to think about? Please like and share. Help June and I get the word out about grants and down payment assistance because they are, in fact, a good thing. Family, I got to go, gadget, go. June, we got to get some stuff done.
We do.
We're getting ready to redo some things I did last night. You know what? I'm getting there, family. We're going to get this done. And I'm looking forward to the day when I sit here before you and say, you know what? When I sit here before you and share that, you know what? I remember when I used to change our video setup every single day. But look at me now.
And I'm going to say, I remember when we had, 5 to 10 active followers every morning, and now we have 1 million people listening to us every morning.
We're going to increase our bandwidth to make it
Yes.
happen, family.
That's
We got to do it. Hey, y'all folks, you just got one mission today, and that's to do what, June Smith?
Stay blessed and
Highly flavored. It's just that simple, family. I got to go, gadget, go. Deuces.
You know what I was going to say? It.
Go ahead.
Bandwidth. Stay blessed and highly bandwidth.
Bandwidth.
Bandwidth. Stay connected. Stay connected.
That's the new verb, bandwidth. Hey, family, I got to go.
Let
me make sure. I'm getting ready to say. Let me make sure. I'm checking. I'm checking.
Go.
I know it. Okay. I think it's safe for us to say it. Deuces.
Peace.
All right. Come here a minute. I want to try something. Where's your phone?
My phone?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do last time. You're like, no, don't move nothing.
You don't have to be all